Hi everyone, this is Mayube and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do the unboxing of the Nintendo Switch 2 that came out recently and do some size comparisons. Also, towards the end of this video, I'm going to talk about briefly of the Nintendo Switch games. Alright, let's jump right into it. Alright, let's start unboxing the Switch 2. Okay, so now that we finally opened the box, here is the Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, so here is the main console, or the screen of the console. To be honest, while I was recording this, I was surprised how big it is in person. I thought it's going to be similar size to the Nintendo Switch OLED, but I was wrong. And then the Joy-Cons too. They're pretty big and they're very comfortable to hold. Okay, after taking out the cardboard, here's the HDMI cable that comes with the Switch. And those are for the Joy-Cons too. The next thing that's in the box is this controller where you attach the Joy-Cons to. Okay, then after that, this is the Nintendo Switch 2 dock. It is slightly bigger than the Nintendo Switch OLED dock. But yeah, it looks really nice and slick. Okay, after putting the dock back in the box, it was kind of a struggle. We have the charging block, or I think you call it a charging adapter for the console. See, and that's what you attach to the brick there. But yeah, it's really good. I love it. Okay, now it's time to do some comparisons. So first up is the OG Switch, the one that came out in 2017. It's really small compared to the Switch 2. Next we have the Nintendo Switch OLED, and it's slightly smaller than the Nintendo Switch 2. Both have great screens. Next, we have the PlayStation Portal. Now, it looks like it's longer than the Nintendo Switch 2, but has another great screen. Now we have the Steam Deck OLED. Now it's time to look at the games. Alright, first up we have Rune Factory Guardians of Zuma for the Switch 1 and Bravely Default Flying Fairy for the Switch 2. So for the cases, they're about the same size. They both look great, as you can see side by side. First, we're going to open the Nintendo Switch 1 for Guardians of Zuma. So for their cartridge, it is gray, like a dark gray color, or is it black? Well, a dark color cartridge. And then if you look at Bravely Default, this is the game key card. So when you open, there is a cartridge and it is red, and I think it's about the same size as the Switch 1 cartridge. Let's look at it closer. But as you can see, for Bravely Default, it has a little key in the upper right hand corner for a game key card. See? They're about the same size, see? Look at it. Alright, now let's take a quick look at Cyberpunk 2077 for the Switch 2. When you open it, there's like little goodies inside the box and then the game itself. And as you can see here, it's also red. And you can easily just insert that in the Nintendo Switch, and if you compare Bravely Default and Cyberpunk together, the only difference is that Bravely Default has a little key. And that wraps up my unboxing and comparison video for the Nintendo Switch 2. I hope this was helpful, or at least fun to watch. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!